Hello. I know the mouth isn't moving, but that's just because my tracking is a little bit fucky. Let's just go ahead and pretend it is. Anyways, hi. I'm Alice the Clown, and I'm a member of Vcrew. I got some people to come together with me to make like a little pride message. Uh, it isn't a lot, it's just one other person and another one who's gonna give some advice, but there's also my message. So, here's the first one. It's a little bit intense, but it just goes to show how much they care. I present Bramble.
Hi, Homo. It's June. You know what that means.
Happy Pride, everyone. Hi, my name is Bramble. You might know me from such things as the creature living in your walls, your favorite sleep paralysis demon, the demon lord turned bunny boy streamer on Twitch, or from one of my many roles such as in the upcoming new game in the series God of War, or the critically acclaimed Twitches 2. Today I would like to talk to you about pride, community, and everything in between. First and foremost, I would like to remind everybody that while today pride is happy-go-lucky rainbows and parades and parties non-stop, pride started as a riot. Let's not forget that. Pride started as a riot, and even today, our parades, our parties are all little protests, little riots in their own right. Because until the day that we are fully accepted, we have to fight. And to the exclusionary crowd out there, remember, if it weren't for the T, we wouldn't have our rights. If it wasn't for the L, we would not have our rights. If it wasn't for the B, we would not have our rights. Put some respect on every letter of the alphabet. Now, that leads me into community. Like I said, every letter matters. Community matters. And I know, unfortunately, sometimes it is not the safest thing, especially in today's climate, to be authentically yourself. Personally, I grew up in a very accepting family, and I'm very fortunate for that. But even then, I still couldn't come out as early as I would have liked to. Because I had family members that were making monetary bets about my sexual orientation, my sexual preference, when I was going to come out, and everything in between. And for the longest time, that prevented me from coming out. I would have come out so much earlier than I did if it weren't for that. And even then, I know I'm one of the lucky ones. I know there are people in far worse situations. There are people in physical danger for being just themselves. And to you, I say, be safe. Be yourself, but be safe. That's where online communities come into play. Sometimes you can find a community in person, whether it be that one family member that accepts and understands you, or that one friend in school or at work or somewhere that understands and accepts you. But sometimes you can't even find that in the area you're in. Like, I personally am in a long, happy, committed relationship with my boyfriend. And even I am scared to hold my boyfriend's hand sometimes in public because of where we live. So I understand that it is stressful and dangerous to be yourself sometimes in your environment. But like I said, that is where online communities come in. You can find your local queer groups. You can find online groups. You can make friends around the world. It might even just be your favorite streamer's chat. But there's always a way to be authentically you, even in small doses. And I understand that it is important to be authentically you for your mental, spiritual, and physical health. But again, in today's climate, please understand, do it in safety. If family is a danger to you, if your environment is a danger to you, do not just outright say it. Sometimes it's for the best. You stay quiet until you move far away and live your best life, and then you might still not say it to them. You might just fade out of that life entirely and just be this new you, the authentic you. Or sometimes even, you might be like, you know what? Hey, yeah, guess what? This is me, and I want nothing to do with you anymore. That's okay too. But the point is, be authentically you, but be safe. Happy Pride, everybody.
Hey guys, it's Onion Human. If you watch my content, you'll know I laugh and joke a lot about my sexuality, and you'll probably think this is someone who's confident, who's always known what he's been into all his life. Truth of the matter is, I didn't realize it till I was like 20 who all I was into, right? And that's gonna be the same with a lot of people. You're not always gonna know who or if you're into anybody, and that's okay. And hell, you might even think that the second you do figure it out, your whole life's gonna change. Not really. Because you're always going to be you. You're not going to just wake up and suddenly be a brand new person just because you're into someone else. And that's alright, you know? At the end of the day, just love who you are. Doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks. And if you're having trouble loving yourself, remember, at least I love you. And there are going to be people around you who love you too. So, don't stress about worrying about your love life, who you're into, what you're into, if you're into. Just enjoy being you. Love who you are. And happy Pride Month, everybody.
Hello again. It's me, the local failure. The tracking's a little bit fucky. I do want to give mine, but before that, let me also show off Mr. Bjorsen Arsen, your favorite alcoholic. He's gonna give a little bit of advice for most people. It doesn't just apply to LGBTQ, but it's still good advice nonetheless.
Alright, listen, you gotta leave relationships where you're sad more often than you're happy. It's just that easy. People never change, not even about small stuff like picking up socks or leaving the toilet seat down. People are, they are who they are, you know. You're gonna have to decide if the bad things in a relationship are deal breakers, or you're just gonna have to find someone else. It's just that's just what it is. You know, time you waste in a bad relationship is time you lose with the good person you're gonna find after you stop being with a bad relationship. And also, you never have to hang out with people you don't like. Shed them like a snake sheds its skin. Odds are there are more people in your friend group that feel the same way.
I'm back. And then it's my turn. I'm a little bit shy, I'm not gonna lie, I won't say much. I do want to say, I don't want to give the usual happy pride and stuff like that, and I love you, because I don't know people watching this personally. I've been thinking about what to say, and I think probably the best thing to say is, to anyone who might be like hiding themselves, who is in a difficult situation, who has to suppress who they are, I understand there's times where you can't be proud, and I understand it feels like you'll never be. And I'm not going to give a hopeful future. That's something you have to do with your own hands. But what I will say is, even if I don't know you, I care about you. Every little bit. The gay aspect, the trans aspect, it doesn't matter. You're you. Your pronouns or everything are very respectful. And as for advice, well, I want to repeat a little bit what Bjorsen said. Be very careful with who you're friends with, especially depending on where you are. If you feel a bad vibe, just cut them off. Trust me, I've learned that the hard way. And with Bramble, yeah, there's plenty of resources online where, even if limited, you might be able to express yourself. I believe you can contact things such as the Trevor Project for any kind of assistance. There's also several Facebook groups, Instagram, and stuff like that. Although you do need to be very careful if you're younger. That is of the utmost importance, okay? I don't know. I value genuineness, and I just don't know what to say. I guess just happy Pride. Even if you're not yourself, even if you can't be out there. I care about you. The little bit you hide. And then, just to end this on a bit of a fun note, I've put together a little clip compilation of Vcrew. There's a lot of LGBTQ members, like a lot. But they didn't feel comfortable joining, and that's fine. So instead, I'll show off some of my favorite moments from them.
There was one pot on each room. I used them like tables because they were just that big. There.
Oh, it disappeared. Your art disappeared.
My art disappeared?
No. Everything was transparent. All I see are the titties.
You're welcome. My titties were so OP, they kept me erased.
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
Because you're stupid.
Oh, falling rainstorm. I am sorry. Fuck you. I can't read.
On the right brush.
He also
Wait, what?
accidentally started the Skyrim horse armor thing, but he regretted it so much he personally went to Todd Howard's house and kicked his ass for me. Look, Wilson can be violent, man. He knows what he likes, though. Don't fuck with Wilson, because he will throw hands. Just like how I'm not past throwing babies, he's not past decking them in the face.
What say?
Oh God, how's he still alive?
No.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, I'm back. Those are some of my favorite moments this month. I want to make the video a little bit short, so I'm just going to end it with one big happy Pride Month, everyone. And that comes from not just me, but all of Vcrew. Have a great day and have a great night. Bye-bye.